Quick question. What marketing metrics does your business actually track right now? See, if the answer is follower count, impressions, or website visitors, I need you to watch the entire video because those numbers, while they feel like progress, they're actually very easy to obtain. They look good in a report, right? I mean, when you show a report, but they have almost no connection to whether your marketing is actually making you any money or not. See, in 30 years of marketing, I've learned there are 3 numbers that actually do. And most owners, well, they track none of them. And the third one, well, the third one is the one nobody even talks about. And today what I'm going to do is show you all 3. And once you know them, well, you never look at another marketing report the same way again. Welcome to Marketing Binder. I'm Alan Stafford, and I help small and mid-sized businesses build marketing strategies that actually work without the agency fees, the hype, or the tools first thinking that waste time and money. So let me first define what I actually mean by a vanity metric. You see, a vanity metric is a number that goes up, makes you feel good, but doesn't tie directly to revenue. The problem isn't that these numbers are lies, it's that they're incomplete. And the first vanity metric is impressions and reach. It's how many people could have seen your content. Not how many did or not how many cared, but how many could have. And that's a very generous number that requires very little to even happen. And vanity metric 2 is follower count. It's a measure of past attention, not future revenue. See, a business with 500 engaged followers who buy is worth more than 50,000 followers who just scroll past. The number looks impressive, but it doesn't pay the bills. And vanity metric 3 is website traffic, my favorite. It's meaningless without knowing what visitors did when they actually arrived to your website. See, 10,000 visitors who bounce immediately is worse than 500 who read, engage, and inquire about your service or product. And here's why these numbers dominate so many reports. Well, they're easy to improve without improving your business results. See, traffic can be bought, followers can be grown with giveaways, and impressions scale with ad spend. None of it requires the marketing to actually work. Now, I want to be very clear with you here, okay? These metrics are not worthless. See, they're just incomplete. You need them as part of a larger picture, okay? But the problem is when they sit on the first page of the report and nobody ever gets to the numbers that actually matter, which is what we're going to talk about right now. So what should you be tracking instead? Well, there are 3 numbers that actually tell you whether your marketing is working or it's not working. And let me walk you through each one of them. And the first metric is customer acquisition cost, or CAC or CAC. See, and that answers one question. How much does it cost you on average to acquire one paying customer? The formula is pretty simple. Total marketing spend divided by the number of new customers in the same time period. See, if you spend $2,000 on marketing in a month and get 4 new customers, your CAC is $500 per customer. Is that good or bad? Well, that depends entirely on what those customers are worth to you, which brings me to metric number 2. And metric 2 is customer lifetime value, or CLV. And it answers this question: how much revenue does a typical customer generate over the entire time they do business with you? And it's a very simple formula. See, average purchase value times the average number of purchases per year times how many years they typically stay with you. And that's it. Let me give you an example, okay? Think about a local accountant. The average client pays $3,000 a year and stays with that accountant for, let's say, 6 years. That's about $18,000 in lifetime value. Now, their $500 customer acquisition cost looks very different here. I mean, that's a 36-to-1 return. That's not an expense. That's actually an investment. See, most small businesses dramatically underinvest in acquisition because they're only thinking about the first sale. CLV, the customer lifetime value, is what changes that thinking. And the third metric is lead to customer conversion rate. Now, this is the one I told you at the start of the video that nobody talks about. See, everyone, they obsess over getting more leads. Almost nobody measures what happens to the leads they already have. See, of all the people who expressed interest in your business, who inquired, booked a call, requested a quote, what percentage became paying customers? I mean, this is your sales funnel efficiency metric. It tells you basically 2 things: whether your marketing is attracting the right people and whether your sales process is converting them once they show up. So a low conversion rate usually means one of 3 things. You're attracting the wrong audience, which is a marketing problem. Your follow-up is too slow or non-existent, or your offer isn't aligned with what the lead expected. See, each of those points to a different 6, but you can't see any of it if you're not tracking the number. And here's the part that makes this the most valuable metric of the 3. Improving it costs almost nothing. I mean, you don't buy more leads, you stop wasting the ones you already paid for. Look, you don't need expensive software to start tracking these. You need a spreadsheet and 30 minutes of your time. All right, so I'm going to give you 3 starting actions, okay? The first one is set up a 3-column tracker, the month, new customers, total marketing spend, and calculate your CAC every month. And that's it to start there. Number 2 is ask every new customer how they found you. Write it down. Do this for 90 days and you're going to see exactly which channels are earning their keep. And then 3, count every inquiry you get this month. Every call, every form, every quote request, and count how many became customers. And that's going to be your conversion rate. One number once a month, my friend. Look, I've built this out as a simple metrics tracker spreadsheet for you. All 3 numbers pre-formatted with the formulas already in. It's in the description. I have not requiring you to sign up for anything. Just download it and start filling it in this week, okay? No excuses. Here's what I want you to take away from this. You see, most small businesses don't have a marketing problem. They have a measurement problem. And measurement is the one thing on that list you can fix this week, if not today. And that's without spending a single extra dollar. See, once you know your acquisition cost, your customer value, and your conversion rate, every marketing decision becomes easier. You stop guessing and you start deciding. You stop funding things that don't work and stop killing things that do. Look, if you're sitting there realizing you don't know these 3 numbers for your own business, that's the right reaction. That's not falling behind, okay? That's actually the first step. These 3 numbers tell you whether your marketing is working. If you want to know why it's working or why it isn't working, I've built a free diagnostic called the Marketing Clarity Audit. It's just 12 questions, less than 10 minutes, and it scores every link of your marketing chain, then names the one to fix first. It's at marketingbinder.com/audit. It's free and there's no email required. And look, if this was useful, subscribe. Everything on this channel works the same way. No hype, no jargon, just marketing that holds. I'm Alan Stafford. Thanks for watching.